What is up, everybody? This is your host, Supersight, and welcome back to another video. Now, I was like, oh, do I have it on full screen or not? But I kind of wanted to show you part of the article, so I thought I'll do this. So anyway, this is going to be about the movie Inside Out. Now, I did mention it in the last video I did just a little bit, but I thought I wanted to go into it in more detail because of one reason, and anyway, I'll just sort of go through it. Now, as you may have known, like if you saw the video, I did a video about how I have autism in that, and there's a lot of well, like, as in, there's, if you search up Inside Out Autism, which was actually, one of the ones that autofills in that, there's quite a few articles about it. This one here I really, I thought it was really interesting, and so it was why Inside Out is Disney's most important movie ever in that, and so I'll put this link in the description there. So, yeah, I thought it was an interesting wee piece right there. Anyway, so we come over here, and this here is the movie. So often what I do is, after I've watched a movie, I read about it on Wikipedia and stuff like that. Now, yeah, I still so wish that I watched this movie back in 2015, because so much, mentally, ideologically, has changed, in the course of 5 years, in me and in most people. Like, a lot of things change in that, and just, the perspective and sort of how you see things, your worldview and world lens and that, it's sort of changed in that, and I so wonder what I would have thought about it back then, what I would have taken from it, and that. So, I watched it in there, and I thought it was a really good movie, and that, although I was watching it too much, because as someone said, that, it's it's good for people with autism. Now, what I thought that meant is that the person in the movie, the person in the mind with all these, I thought they were autistic, so I was like, so this is how someone with autism works, like, trying to identify, like that. I don't know, it was, but so then it sort of distorted how I was viewing the movie, as well as the fact I was like, I wonder what I would have thought if I watched it 5 years ago, because but it's just annoying, and sort of, like, in a part, kind of, like, made me enjoy it less than I should have otherwise enjoyed it. Like, rather than just enjoying it like a movie like I should have, I just sort of, like, totally ultra-analyzing in that. Nevertheless, I still did enjoy it. But what struck me most about it, well, there's a few things I'll mention about it. Anyway, the personality I most related to was anger. Yikes. But yeah, I don't know, he just said things, it was like, yes! And so I thought that it was like, anyway, because I normally, wait, was this the whole Wikipedia? I read it on mobile, so it looked like a long description in there. But what was funny was, I thought it was funny, I thought it was, like, ironic, I didn't, but anyway, because obviously, most movies, it's pretty clear, like, they have the movie in that, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that's what it means by that. Anyway, what it was so funny about this is I missed the whole point of the movie. I still enjoyed it, but I missed the whole point. I read what the conclusion was via the plot and via that article, and I'm like, wait a second, are you saying that was meant to show this? And I totally missed it, and I thought it was so funny. Another thing that annoys me is when if there's a movie that's not true, if I get sad, which I did get sad in Inside Out, and that, it annoys me because it's like, this is illogical. Like, these are, made up characters in that, and I'm getting sad over something that doesn't even exist, and it annoys me, because it's like, this movie, and other movies, they're psychologically tricking me into being sad when I'm not supposed to be, and that. So, I mean, like, I don't know, because I guess you just say, just go along with it. It's like, no, it's an artificial character, and it's not logical to get sad about it, but I do. I did, and so, yeah, anyway, there we go. So, where was the thing? There we go, and okay, so I'll just sort of skip through it and that. So there we go. So the 5 personalities: joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger, and that, and whatnot, and experiences become memory. I thought it was such a cool concept, how the memories and orbs in that. I thought that was really, really cool. I thought that was super cool. There we go, and so yeah, joy is the leader in that, and it does not understand sadness's purpose. Now this was me the whole movie. I was like, just sadness, just stay in the circle. But then what? This is, I literally, okay, I don't know what to say now. At the end, by the end of the movie, I still didn't understand sadness's purpose. And with the whole description, it was like, and so then the purpose was, the movie was, sadness has a place. I'm like, what? I did not take that from the movie. I missed it. Because she tries to keep sadness away from the console, and that, and also, if you haven't watched the movie, probably this video won't make much sense. Sorry. But yeah, I'm taking that you have watched it, although I'm aware some people watch it, having not watched the movie, but it wouldn't really make sense, this whole review on the movie and that. There we go. At the age of 11, she moves there, and So broccoli. I mean, what kind of shop has only broccoli as a topping? I mean, there wasn't really even. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. There's not really a criticism, but if I had to have a criticism of the movie, it's like I reckon they could have found a better example than a shop not having broccoli. I mean, because like no pizza place. I mean, probably there is one, to be honest. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't. That was not primary in my thinking when I thought about the movie. But anyway, there we go. And so there we go. And yeah, so yeah, when sadness touches happy memories, turn them sad, joy tries to guard them by isolating her. And there we go, sadness causes Riley to cry in front of her class. There we go, creating Riley's first sad core memory. There we go, Joy tries to dispose of it, and then accidentally, there we go, deactivating it, la-di-la-di-la. And then, yeah, so they try doing their thing, and it doesn't really work. And there we go, and then there's I Love Bing Bong. He was awesome. There we go. And so they're going around, and I don't know. I'm just making a real mess of just trying to explain this whole thing. Just sort of, there we go. And there we go. Loses hope, and then there you go. And see, this year is what? This year when I was reading this, I'm like, what? Like, what? And it said, there we go, so, there we go, and I missed this. I did not, there we go, so this here is sort of where it starts to happen. There we go, discovers that a memory that turned happy, there we go, discovers a sad memory that turned happy when Riley's parents, there we go, and friends comforted her. I just literally right the second I realized what it was. That hockey thing when they're sitting here. I didn't get it. I didn't get it in the movie. I couldn't understand. I can get, yeah, because I still hold with my premise, but I remember what memory it was now. Yeah, it was the one where she was sad about the hockey, and then it got happy. But when I watched it, I thought, what? I thought it almost like was just they transitioned into a different memory, because it was like it just like was like just sad and then happy. So I didn't connect that the two were even the same memory. I'm like, oh yeah. So I just thought it was sort of like, you know how you never transition in PowerPoint. I thought there was just a transition, except they didn't have a transition. But I never connected that those two were actually the same memory in that. I was like, yeah, she's sad because she lost a thing, and then she's all of a sudden happy. I'm like that. So in my mind, it's like they can't be this. There must have been different memories in that. There we go. And then here, and then it says, and then when I read this, I'm like, wait, what? So I didn't pick up on that, which is I don't know. It's like ironic because like I autism, and I missed the whole. I mean, nevertheless, I still thought it was a great movie, but I missed the whole purpose of the movie in a sense. There we go. What it was trying to portray. And it says Joy finally understands sadness' purpose to induce empathy in others. There we go. Now when I read that, I'm like, wait, what? You're saying that like it's just the purpose of sadness is just to make people empathetic for you, like, I mean, it almost just seems like you're just, like in my mind, it was like, oh, I think you just, isn't that just, like, an abuse of an emotion? Just so, like, just so, like, you look sad, so then people will be, like, empathetic. It's like, but if they, like, understood you, then you wouldn't have to keep showing you're sad for them to know that if you told them. I don't know, but it's just, I don't know. But again, and this whole movie, they like, consulted with, like, therapists on emotions and all sorts of people that like specialists in the field and all that. But this is just my perspective. This is just my initial thoughts on it. Considering I like almost no movies I've ever actually watched, and then I didn't understand the plot, or like because I normally then read the Wikipedia afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But in this one, I'm like, wait, what? Like it didn't make sense. The final conclusion of the whole movie. There you go. Prompting them to reach out to Riley when she's emotionally overwhelmed and needs help in that. But in my mind, it's like, well, you don't need, if you have people that are like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's just like, that, I don't know, like, they could just do that, without you having to act sad. Like, they could just do that, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, by preventing Riley from being sad, Joy was also helping her, keeping her from feeling happiness. I did not pick that up from the movie. I didn't realize that was what it was trying to portray. There we go, and yes, there we go. So that must have been when they saw it, because I didn't pick it up when they saw it. When she saw the blue memory in the bottom, I didn't get it. I didn't understand that. There we go. On the final attempt, yeah, that's that one. That was sad. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Joy reunites with sadness and manages to return to then. Yep. So there we go. Apathetic. That's apathetic. That means like no emotions, right? There we go. And to the surprise of others, there we go. Joy hands the console to Sadness. And so, there we go, who was able to reactivate. So when I watched it, I'm like, wait, why could Sadness reactivate it? I didn't understand why only Sadness could do that. There we go. And so make Riley sad that she's leaving her parents and prompt Riley to return to a new home. There we go. As Sadness reinstills core memory, there we go, Riley, there we go, arrives home to her parents and tearfully misses the Minnesota and old life. Her parents comfort her and say they also miss it. There we go. Joy and Sadness work the console together, creating a new core memory to form islands, representing Riley's acceptance in the new life. Because like when I saw Joy then hand the core memories to Sadness, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, no, don't destroy the memories. No, I didn't understand. I still don't understand. I still don't get it. Like, why would you then make the memories that were happy sad? I didn't get it. There we go. And a year later, Riley is adapted to a new home, made friends, returns to her old hobbies while acquiring new. There we go. Riot new islands and work together. There we go. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought, I don't know. I was surprised when I read the plot. Like up to about there. Up to about there, that's the plot. That's exactly what happened. And then from here, I was like, wait a second. Like, I didn't take that from that. But anyway, I don't know. I was just very surprised that I missed I missed the purpose, the whole point of the movie. Like, the whole point, that there we go, and there we go. Joy finally understands Santa's purpose. There we go. Understands Santa's purpose. I didn't. I don't really. I don't know. I just thought. I guess why I'm making this video is because, like, I don't know. There's almost no movies I've ever missed. I didn't understand the plot. I can't think of any movies that I haven't understood the plot. And this one here, which I enjoyed the movie, but obviously for a different reason, because I sort of just concluded, like, I never, like, at the end of the movie, I did not conclude that I missed the conclusion that Sadness was supposed to be part of the team. I still didn't understand the purpose for Sadness. I don't know. But at the same time, I still enjoyed the movie. So I mean, it was a well-made movie. But I don't know. To me, I didn't pick that up. I still, by the end of the movie, it's still now. It's like, but how is Sadness? How is Sadness like, How is Sadness important? Like, you still want Joy and control of that. But anyway, I just thought that was fascinating. That it was a good movie, but I just thought it was so crazy that I missed the whole purpose was that Sadness was supposed to be part of it. Yeah, and I didn't get it. I didn't get the symbolism, when there was the memory at the bottom that was sad. I didn't get why Joy let Sadness touch the memories. Yeah, anyway, I just thought, it was a cool movie in that. It was a really cool movie, but I don't know, it's just, I did not take what I was supposed to have taken from it. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video, and yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'd recommend the movie. I enjoyed the movie, but again, there's so many good movies out there. There we go. So yeah, there's so many good movies in that, but this was one of many amazing movies. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.